All right, who woke us up, y'all?
God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done.
Amen. All right. Thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing? All right, it's good to be back
How
here.
are you?
Doing well. Good to be back here at Kirkbride. I'm Derek McKnight. My partner Robert Hayes just called me. He's on the L.
Listen, we
Oh,
can
God.
He's getting detention today.
He's
So
sitting
he's-
right
so
in that corner.
So he should be coming down the aisle real soon, right?
Every week.
We've been doing this for a long time. I've been using drugs for 20 years. I've been clean for 14 years. Been in 8 recovery programs. And the saga continues, right? This morning, last week, we talked about fear versus faith. Today, we're going to talk about relapse versus recovery, okay? It always interconnect, intertwine, all right? Let's get into it because we don't have that much time. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Number 1, manipulation. How can manipulation cause me to go back and use?
Oh, God.
Because how we practice is how we play. Is that true?
Yep.
What we doing here, most likely we might take what? Out of here. The old self brought us in here. The new self is going to take us what? Out of here. But the old woman is not going to go down without a what? A fight. So the old woman is going to fight the new woman like hell that she stays alive. But that old woman must be buried and die so the new woman can what? Resurrect. And that new woman is going to help us stay what? Clean. Number 1, manipulation. Manipulation. Anybody doses is higher than it needs to be. Anybody doses is higher than it needs to be.
Be honest.
That could be a form of what? Manipulation. We got a hand. Come on. What's your name?
I've been telling them for the past few weeks now that the dose of methadone I got is too high. It's the day speed. I got to stand up for your meeting because the minute I sit down, I'm like,
Okay.
I got to stand up. So I told them about it.
Okay.
But like, they lower it like 10 milligrams and then they say, all right, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Come on now. Let's lower it down to like 30 something. I'll be all right. They say I get you 6 weeks days. Let's say I get sick if I don't cut it if I cut it down to like 30 something milligrams.
Okay. So the doctors are manipulating.
Absolutely.
How much time you got clean, brother?
But I feel
Sis,
like none. I feel like none because I take that methadone. But so I say about a month now.
Okay, huh?
I say about a month now.
God bless you. Congratulations. I see the hand right here. Come on.
I just lowered my dose of methadone, so because I thought we were medicated as well, and they did 10 milligrams in 10 days. They're going to review it, so manipulation for me. If I manipulate people, that keeps me in the mindset when I was using, and then it's like a slippery slope in there.
Right. Exactly. How much time you have clean?
2 weeks yesterday.
2 weeks yesterday. Congratulations. Anybody else? Manipulation. Come on. What's your name?
I'm Melissa. I'm an addict.
Hey, Melissa.
I
Alyssa.
have been manipulating, because I just recently had a loss about 2 weeks ago, and I just wanted to numb myself because I wanted to get high, honestly, but I kept staying because, like, I know that I want to change and everything, but I definitely was asking to go up on my methadone because I wanted to numb myself, but now that I'm saying it out loud, and thank God you said that, I'm going to ask to go down because I don't need to be on as much as I'm on. So
Where you at now?
I'm at 200.
You at 200?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually my blocking dose, if that's really a thing, is like 180. So I'm going to tell them to cut me back to that.
Okay.
So
Thank you for your honesty. How much time you have clean?
since September 1st.
Let's give it to her. Oh, bless you. Good. Anybody else? Manipulation. That's big right there. Manipulation can cause us to what? Use again. Is that true?
Yep.
How about the next one? Complaining and blaming. Complaining and blaming. Can that get me high again?
Absolutely.
Because when we lose gratitude, we get an attitude. Then we get the case of the what?
Fuck it.
And what comes after that? We go get high. Who's complaining?
All of us complain.
Come on, we're going to talk about that. Why do we complain? Who complained about the food? What was we eating before we got here?
A little Debbie and a hug.
Okay. Who's complaining about your sleeping arrangements, your roommate, or just a room period, or has somebody in the room with you, all right? That you want to be home in your own bed. But what was we at before we got here?
Homeless.
Everybody understand that?
I had it.
Complaining, right? What else we could complain about? Staff. All right?
Because they don't give me what I want when I
Right.
want
There
it.
you go. Exactly. Anybody want to talk about the complaining? Who have to grow up so the little girl can grow up so the woman can what? Show up.
Show up.
Very good. Anybody?
Show out.
The little girl got to grow up so the woman can what? Show up. Complaining can definitely get me high. Come on, you want to speak on that?
I definitely do complain, and I catch myself, and I'm like, ew, to myself, because I'm like, what are you doing?
Ew.
I don't see hear that. Like, I do it a lot, and with like staff and stuff like that, and I just want to blame everybody, like, oh, I just got out of prison, I don't want to be treated like this, nah. But really, this isn't. I'm not upstate. This is way better, and I like to compare it to jail, but it's nothing like it. So I do bitch a lot,
Okay.
but it is getting annoying. I gotta knock it off.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Like the high life compared to what I was doing
Right.
out there. So
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. How about blaming? You the reason why I'm here. Come on. What's your name?
Dana.
Hey, Dana.
I have two sisters, and we're always blaming one another.
Uh-huh.
If I didn't do it, she did it. If she didn't do it, she did it.
Uh-huh.
Like my whole life, blaming.
Mm-hmm.
With my sisters. That's all.
Do you look at the part that you play? Like she's exposing, do you do that now? So you say, look, I can't blame. It's a part. I played a part in this.
Right.
Okay.
I started doing that. I started.
Very good.
I took a step.
Very good. I got a lot going on in my family. Nobody want to be what? Wrong.
Wrong. Exactly.
Nobody
Yes.
want to what? Be wrong.
Nobody want to be wrong.
Be wrong.
And that goes a lot in my family. That's why we what? Blame.
Yes.
Because nobody want to look at the part that what? I
Right.
played. How much time that clean, Damon?
23 days.
Give it to her. Okay, I saw a hand. Come on. What's your name?
Alberta.
Hey, Miss Alberta.
Hi, Miss Alberta.
I got 15 days.
All right.
I'm an alcohol. I like every day I got, well, at my age, both of my friends are dying out, so I only have like two best girlfriends, so what we do is, I cook with you every day and this and that, but in the evening, we get together and I call it the chit chat club. we get us like, we drink about a piece, we drink about 4 to 5 cans of beer,
Uh-huh.
and get us some cluckers. You know what cluckers are?
No man.
It's the one that ain't got bursitis.
What?
Oh, okay. Y'all see what she doing? Okay. Okay.
And
Darts?
No, not dots.
me
She
and my
said
uncle-
dot. The hand movement. Right here. Bend in to drink. Bend to drink. That's what you talking about. They
We
drinking.
smoke weed,
Uh-huh.
and they don't smoke crack. But I give you two dimes, right?
Uh-huh.
And that lasts me all the time. And I put a little pop in there.
Uh-oh.
Hot, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my name is Dorothy Dandridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Then we start talking about.
She thinks she Dorothy Dandridge when she get high.
But we sat up there fucked up too. Every fucking day. In the evening, we had the country club. Although it's on 28th in Columbia. I mean, between season Columbia and Montgomery.
Right.
But don't nobody fuck with us.
Uh-huh.
But then I go home and see, I have a house and I got all men. I can't stand bitches. I'm gonna tell you.
Hey now!
Because they don't like me. I don't care, but I like men. Hello, darling. What's your name?
Come over there. Okay.
Funny!
It's the truth.
Right.
My foot, I got a recent accident. I'm gonna show you how I walk for my accident. I burnt my foot on top because my son thought I had an asthma attack and it looked kind of ooey slid off. This is how I walk when I be thinking about 211.
Yeah.
Make sure ain't no traffic coming and run my ass over. I get this and say, they get the boom, 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 boom. I get the fuck out the way.
Mr. Bird, how much time you got clean?
I told you 15 days.
Give it to her. That's right. All right. All right. I was just caught up in your story. I forgot. I apologize. Thank you for saying that,
I
sweetheart.
apologize for taking all the time.
Okay, that's good. Good dramatization. You know, all right, manipulation. Took me that back down memory lane. Complaining, blaming. How about queen babies? Queen babies. Don't like
We're all
authority.
queens
Don't like
in
authority
here.
figures. Yes. Come on, 1, then 2. Then back to 3.
Oh, I want what I want. It's king baby, but we're queens.
Yeah, queens, right. Queen.
I want what I want when I want it.
Uh-huh.
They want to give me what I want.
And when you don't get it, then what happened?
I pout, shout, cry,
You still like that?
manipulate, blame, complain.
Uh-huh. You still like that?
I'm working on it.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
working on, getting better with it. See, I'm very independent, so, now. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's something I'm working on. I gotta, can't get what I want, all the time.
Okay.
So,
How much time you got clean?
20 days.
20 days. Congratulations.
70, but
Center Field. Right here. What's her name? Yes.
I'm an addict. Yeah, I can totally relate to the queen baby. That's me. In high school they always used to call me drama queen.
Uh-huh.
I want what I want when I want it. I point fingers at everybody. It's everybody else. Stalks mine.
Uh-huh.
Just whining and complaining. I'm just not grateful for anything.
Mm-hmm. Are you still that way?
No.
That's good.
I would not be here.
Okay. How much time you got clean?
Yeah, I wouldn't even admit I had a problem.
Uh-huh.
All I know is this Thursday I'll have 30 days. So
Congratulations. Thank you for sharing, sis. Come on, right here. What's your name? Sarah. How you doing?
Yeah, definitely. I like having my way. Like, I want my way, but it's not Burger King. Can't have it. But but I need that. I need structure in my life. Because every time, I'm on my own, I use. So, But when I'm around, authorities or people tell me what to do, I tend to keep the right path.
Very good. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. Baby, how much time you have clean?
12 days.
12 days.
Yeah.
Queen babies are entitled. They have entitlement issues.
yes.
What's a queen baby?
Queen babies, who's just a person who can't get their way. They
Oh.
pout.
Sad.
They
That's
become
me.
big babies. They adult
You
children.
do all them things. You pray, you
Oh, I do.
manipulate, you complain, you blame, you cry, you pout. You want
Right.
what you
Oh
want
my
when
God.
you want it.
I
Because
do
you
that.
can't get your way.
I'm still
And you have
my
entitlement
dad.
issues.
I
Huh?
do that to my dad.
Your
Both of
dad?
y'all said it at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
My dad says no. Oh God.
My
Yes.
mom just died, but if my dad said no, I'd go to my mom. If my mom said no, I'd go to my dad. I'm
Not
getting
me.
it either way.
If my
Both
mom
sides.
says no, it's no. She's like no,
Yep.
and go fuck you. I don't give. But if my dad says no, I'll carry on. I'll make up shit, and my dad will give in eventually.
Yeah. What's your name? Here, I come.
Eileen. And you know what? I was late because 2 women just AMA'd off our floor, and I was trying to talk them out of it, but they were not having it. They were like, "We would appreciate it if you just left."
Carrie and
Carrie
Renee.
and Renee. They left together. I said, you have $800, close to $800. That shit's going to be gone by tonight or tomorrow morning.
Who had the money, Renee?
Yeah, Renee. Her brother has the card. I said, number one, you don't even have your card on you. You don't know where your brother is.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Come on.
I said, you don't even know where your brother is. She said, yeah, I talked to him last night. I said, so that has nothing to do with today. We're getting the card back off of him. I said, you're going to be, money's going to be gone by late tonight, tomorrow morning.
Yep.
I said, and Carrie, She's telling you all this good shit. Yeah, she's going to take care of you, blah, blah, blah. Until the drug gets in her and she starts getting greedy, crumbing you to death. You know what I mean? Or half bagging you. And the money's going to be gone. You're going to be looking fucking stupid
Why
as
should
shit.
she take that baby with her?
I know.
man?
Well, but Carrie's in my small group, and she was been ready to run out the door anyway. She's been
She kept
talking.
AMAing from other places.
Oh, well. But she's gone. She left anyway. I mean, I would never take something out of a small group if someone's here, but she left so I can.
Let's keep her in prayer, y'all. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
So I was but they didn't want to hear it. They were like, "Please, we're not trying to be rude, but please leave us alone. We're leaving." So I was like, "Okay."
Who said that?
Both
We
of
lost
them.
2 other girls too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so we just got to keep them in our
We
prayers,
gotta
you
keep
know.
everybody in prayer.
Because I said Renee's a much older woman. Like,
Yeah.
she's got to be in her 60s, right?
Yep.
And I said, Renee, is this the way you want to die? Like, is this how you want your family? You know what I mean? Because if you keep going like this is the way you're going to die. You know what I mean? Out on the streets of Kensington or wherever she runs in active addiction. She said, yes, this is exactly what I want my obituary to say. That's the right word, obituary?
Yeah.
She said, that's exactly what I want my obituary to say. I was like, okay, well, you really don't want to hear anything right now if that's the attitude you're having. So,
Let me ask you this. During the week, do y'all have intensive cognitive groups during the week?
we have a small group.
It's important.
We don't have nothing like that no more.
Nothing?
We have a small group with our therapist, which, I mean, I know my small group I really enjoy, and I think my therapist is pretty good.
Yeah.
My therapist.
I mean, I think my therapist is, not pretty good, I think my therapist is great, actually. But, yes. I think my therapist is great, but I hear a lot of other people say,
Yeah. Praise God, that's a blessing.
I hear a lot of other people say that they're not that fortunate.
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
Because that's a disservice, because a lot of us, we need that. And like she talked about, we need structure. Right.
But after
We have an
come
afternoon
on, partner,
group
right?
at 1:15.
Yeah.
after 1 o'clock,
Oh yeah, I do get
You're in
a
detention.
Peanuts group.
Yeah.
after
My
1
text.
o'clock,
Rob,
Yeah.
you're in detention.
after 1 o'clock, we have no group.
Sit in detention, boy.
1 to 2:30, we do a group with our techs. East side, one tech, and then south side goes with another tech. 1 to 2:30?
Yeah.
Then we go into reflections, 4, and then after that we have no techs. We're supposed to come down to Zoom twice a week. I've been to 2 Zooms since I've been here
Yeah.
In 24 days.
in 20 some days, and that is it. Otherwise, we sit in our fucking room watching TV, or I sit in my room and try to get pamphlets from my counselor and try to do the best I can by myself, trying to read up on recovery.
COVID really changed things
Yeah.
here.
But I heard even before there's
Still the same way.
To be busy all day. Our rooms got locked at 7:30, and they were locked from 7:30 to 3.
ladies left. How much time y'all clean, sis?
I got here. I don't count every day. I try to just keep it focused on the day, but I got here on the 22nd.
Okay. Give it to her. All right, God bless.
So 20 days.
Miss Janice, the one from New York, she gone too? What was I'm saying her name wrong. The one from Staten Island. And her sister said she can't come home back. Man, that's later. Yeah, she's not in this group. Okay, all right. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that. Manipulation is 1. Complaining is 2. Blaming is 3. Queen Baby, she had a question.
Oh, I thought the queen baby thing was like when you don't want to listen to authority at all.
That's a part of it too.
It is. That's what I have.
That's
I
queen
don't
baby.
have the other.
They buck, they beef, they got entitlement issues, they're histrionic, they want to be seen, they want attention.
Tell me histrionic.
Histrionic is they show bodies, they want attention. That's queen baby too. It's a form of the cleavage is out, the pants are tight, etc., etc., etc. You know, exhibitionist.
What is that called?
Exhibitionist.
Histrionic.
Histrionic. It's a personality disorder. All that's intertwined with what? The queen baby. They gotta have their way.
Came in broken and bald. They got some hair and
Yes.
cleaned up, a fresh outfit, and we don't know how to act.
Essentially.
Yeah, we do.
And hang with men who will always tell you yes,
Yes.
Or use the shit out of them, right?
but never respect them. Do y'all respect men who always tell you yes?
No.
Yes, but you want a man who got a backbone.
Yes.
At the same time, but you don't want to hear the word
I
what?
just want a man
No.
without
No.
He can say no all he wants, but because I'm just still gonna get the wallet one way or another. No, I'm just
Manipulation.
He
Back to
fell
number one.
asleep. He fell asleep.
fell asleep.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Got you.
I swear you said.
Should've
I swear
went
you
to
said
bed.
yes. You were sleeping. I know you
Can
said
a
yes.
queen baby be a sugar daddy's like?
Yeah, you get what you want when
Slave.
you want it.
Yeah.
But also, what they call it? The people that everything has to go their way, or they have a baby. You know what I mean? Everything got to be perfect in the house, or they gonna have a baby. You know what I mean? So.
So next one, y'all.
Defensive mechanism.
Defense mechanisms. Defense mechanism. How many ladies got their walls up in here? Because you have trust issues. All right. Is it hard to get help if our walls are up?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Who in here had your walls up and you had to learn to start taking the walls down, brick by brick? Is that easy?
No.
Question.
Let me hear from her.
Yeah.
Come on. What's your name?
Sarah.
No, next door to you. She had her
Blue
hand up.
shirt. Blue shirt.
Next.
Karen.
Tara.
Tara, how you
I
doing?
thought it was the Karen.
What's going on?
Same shit, different thing.
You don't have to trust it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got trust issues. My wall's been up, and I don't think there's no getting them down this time.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
taking a very, very long time.
Okay. You mean that?
Yes.
Let's look at this, right? You know what? People always say that, right? But it seems like people trust the wrong person.
Yes.
And I'm looking at it, I say, why would you, what drives you to, obviously this person means you no good, but you trust them. And then the person that means you good, I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Because we don't want to hear what we gotta hear. We want to hear what we want to hear.
I just shared that in detox too. Like I treat the people that, like down the way, people I get high with, I treat them better than my loved ones at home that would
Do anything for you.
Yes.
And you could spend all this money with these people. Next thing you know, yo, let me get a cigarette. Oh, I ain't got it.
Right.
I just seen you buy a pack. You know what I mean?
Then my kids ask, let's go shopping, and I'm like, oh, I don't say this to them, but I'm thinking, oh, I just spent all the money on drugs and bought all these fucking people down the way fucking bags or a Lucy and this and that. Like when my kids need something, I gotta go ask my dad for the money to go buy it because I fucking treated the people down the way better than I treat my own family.
Puzzling behavior, but a lot of times it's like what they call it, like codependency, people pleasing, and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But we in the street, we want everybody like us. You feel me? So people say they can't trust people, but guess what we do? We go get some money. We go to Kensington and Allegheny, go to any street, knock on the door and talk about, give me one. Now, I don't know what the person gave me, but I put my life literally in that person's hand, and I don't know the person. And then I come to, I got trust issues. I just don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a part of that insanity thing about addiction that we can't really figure out.
Wow.
So you gotta sometimes, human beings are creatures of habit.
Yeah.
So if you look at a lot of times our relationships, a lot of times it's the same person with a different face. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we do the journaling. You have to figure out what you're thinking, why you are doing what you are doing. You ever ask yourself that?
Yeah.
Why am I here? And all that kind of stuff. Because I took a walk down, what was that night? Kensington and Allegheny, and it is the most horrific sight. It's like hell on earth.
Yes.
And you could have said, well, if this is hell on earth, why are people fighting to go back to that very area?
Right.
Has to be insanity. Because it can't do nothing for your family. It can't do nothing for your kids, your husbands. So when we start looking at stuff like this, we want to start figuring out why we do what we do. Okay?
How much time you have playing, sis?
I don't know.
20 days, you right with me.
How long?
20.
20 days. Give it to her. Give it to her. All right, come on.
I noticed that my behaviors started at a young age. Like I was stealing.
What that number? What number?
Oh, like 9.
Okay.
Why was you stealing?
Stealing from my brothers, my sister. I would pick stuff up in the store. I would lie about the dumbest things.
Yes.
Even if like my parents were like, I just saw you smoking weed. And I'd be like, no, you didn't. And they definitely saw me. Like, I had a lot of behaviors. I was very disobedient, like my whole life. life I didn't listen to anybody. And I think that's what part of what brought me here, like even the little shit brought me to where I am now. I mean, there's a lot of other things that happened, but I don't even think I can blame it on that because I had ways with me, you know, at, like I said, at a young age. So when I sit and think about it, I think it has a lot to do with that. You know, I had no sense of direction in my life.
So you oppositional defiant to authority figures?
Oh, definitely. Like, when I was upstate, I was in a lot of trouble. Like, when I did my 4 years, like, I just didn't follow rules at all, like, the most simple things. And it caused me to have to stay up there longer, and I wasn't even using.
Attitudes. Y'all hear that?
What's your name again?
Alyssa.
So Alyssa, guess what? Guess what that shows us? Disease of addiction really has nothing to do with the drug. The drug is just the most obvious symptom of it. So when you have those behaviors, hey, personality is like 5 or 7 years old, it's kind of ingrained. I don't know if you had trauma, molestation, anything like that. But a lot of times when we have a problem, if a woman have a problem with authority, a lot of times they got a problem with dad. Because dad brings authority to the home. You ever hear this? When a mom says, wait till your father gets home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if you got a problem with your father, you're going to have a problem with authority figures. If you don't listen to your dad, you're not going to listen to McKnight. You're not listening to staff or nothing like that. So it all has to go with respect. That's why in the fellowship, guess what they say? Love and what?
Love, respect.
Love and respect. So that's the basis of how I can start my recovery. Because what happens when we don't believe the people is here to help us? I'm going to stay stuck.
Yeah.
Because I need information to get out of my situation.
And guidance.
And Yeah. How many people, I never knew how to cook up cocaine. But I know people, they learn overnight. How much baking soda was that? Yes, a quarter, a key. And they say, I don't know math, but they know all those numbers, don't they? You understand? So if you put energy or you put your focus on something, you can do it.
I remember they told me they wanted me to drop out of high school. And guess what
Why?
I did? I graduated. Because I kept getting in trouble, and I was like, you want me to graduate? I'm going to not graduate and drop out? Oh, I'm going to do the opposite and graduate. So it worked kind of in my favor for that.
That was called reverse psychology.
Yeah.
You're not going to school? I think you shouldn't go to school. Who is they to tell me that?
It worked.
It worked. Manipulation, 1. Complaining, 2. Blaming, 3. Queen baby, 4. Defense mechanisms. We like specifics. Number 1. Defense mechanism. How about argumentative? Argumentative. You make something small and make it big. That used to be my mask because I really wanted to get high. Anybody hear that? Anybody like that in here? Argumentative. That's
especially when I get my check.
That's a defense mechanism.
You
All right?
throw me. I've been thrown out of better places than this.
Always arguing. All right. Why is she in charge of the unit? She don't care about nobody. She don't even care about her own damn self. She always bitching and complaining. She miserable. She begging. She stealing. She don't take her meds. She always sleeping. She's over medicated. Listen, she don't want to be here. She don't study. She don't journal. She don't do nothing. But she's in charge. I used to always look for somebody to point the fingers at. Back to blaming, because I really wanted to what? Get high. How about number 2? Intellectualization. Brainiac dum-dum.
So smart, we stupid.
Who dummy down for dummies? Anybody dummy down for dummies? Anybody know what that means? Your cipher, your clique, really don't want what you want. You want a better life. You want to go forward. You want a future. You want your destiny. You want things. You want better credit. You want to get back with your kids. You want things. And the people you hang with really don't want it. All right? So because you don't want to be alone, we would dummy down for what?
For their shit.
There you go. Yeah, intellect. Or who use their intelligence for wickedness? Damn, I wish we had more time. All right, here we go right here. Okay. Real quick, y'all. Some solutions. We'll leave y'all with some solutions. All right, guys, we'll be with y'all in a second, guys. Number 1, y'all pray?
Yes.
How you feel, ladies, when y'all pray?
Great.
Very good.
Good.
All right. Number 2, how about patience? How many ladies know patience is really important for recovery?
Yes.
Is that important?
Yes.
What happened to the woman who lose patience? You can be like those 2 girls who left today, right?
Yep.
Out of here. All right? Just because you got some money in your hand. Like she say, be gone before what?
At the end of the night.
How about perseverance? How about perseverance? How many ladies know it's important to persevere? I don't give a damn what happens, we don't get high.
Yeah.
Y'all ladies understand that?
Yes.
Drug dreams, stay clean. Baby daddy drama, stay clean. Somebody dies, stay clean. I don't give a damn what happens, we don't get high. How about humility? Is that important, ladies, to be humble?
Yes.
Somebody talking slick, trash her ass or give her a pass?
Trash her ass.
No.
Oh no, I meant give her a pass.
Give her a pass. Be humble. She was this. She's speaking for what? A hurt what? Disposition. All right? Don't take everything personal. Everybody understand that?
Yep. Yes.
All right. When a woman don't know how to get out, she act out. Girls whisper, but women confront.
Yes.
How about honesty? Who still want to get high? Get drunk, pop pills, shoot dope, smoke coke, K2. What's stopping you?
I can give you an example. The other day, as I was going to lunch, around it, I seen a whole cigarette laying on the
A
ground.
whole cigarette?
Child, I was doing so damn bad. And so I looked out there, I seen this guy.
She an actress.
So I said, I'm gonna come back out of the lunch.
Okay, mom. All right. Well, if you feel like getting high, what do you do not to get high? You say you feel like getting high.
Coping skills.
Coping skills. Some people say, yo, I don't want the consequences. And listen, I don't want my kids to suffer no more. So if I feel like getting high, what's stopping me from not getting high? That's the question.
What's your name again?
Miss Albert.
Miss Albert. The biggest thing they told Alberta.
Alberta.
Okay. Guess what? They say if you don't pick it up,
You
can't get high.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It gets simple. You know, it gets harder when you pick it up and you're looking at it and all that kind of stuff. So just don't pick it up. Because right now you don't need that controversy.
Find that door, imaginary door that I thought was there. I said, fuck it, I'm going on. Then I went on to my meeting.
There you go.
God bless you, sis. God bless. How about purpose? How many ladies know purpose is important? How many ladies know that purpose is important? When you find your purpose, you find your passion. You never work again. Y'all believe that?
Yes.
Very good. How about listening? Is that important to listen?
Yes.
All right.
Gotta be teachable. Take suggestions.
Very
That's
good.
right.
How about faith? How many ladies' faith is getting stronger?
Yes.
That important?
Yes.
Very good.
It's a very spiritual part.
And love. How many ladies love themselves today?
All the hands ain't popped up.
I like me.
Somebody
Right here.
I
Come on,
like
right in the hat.
me.
Come on,
I'm
last
funny.
one, then we're going to shut it down. Yes. What's your name? How you doing? You love you?
Yeah.
How you know?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because I'm here and I'm bettering my life myself.
Very good. Very good. All right. How much time you have clean?
Like 17, 18 days.
Give it to her. God bless. All right, ladies. Until next week. New topic, same passion. We love y'all. Who woke us up?
God.
Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. Dana.
Yes.
Dana.